boys, what's up, dudes? YouTube video time. I know, right? It's been a while since I did these. But yeah, no. I'm gonna do a little bit of a throwback for me because I've played Cyber Dragons for a very long time. But yeah, this is gonna be my Cyber Dragon deck profile. Whoa! So yeah, get ready, guys, because it's gonna be good. So for the monsters, I play 3 Cyber Dragons. I think that's like self-explanatory. You do need 3, especially if you play Machine Dupe. Like, you want to summon as much of these as you can. Let's see. 3 core. This is honestly your best card in your deck. Even though it's a Cyber Dragon deck, this searches out everything from your all spells and traps. So essentially everything from your deck. That Cyber Dragon. 3 Hertz. Extremely good card. Works really well with Galaxy Soldier to make Infinity as fast as you can. And yeah. We go 1 Nasher. I think 1's enough. So this is the 1's enough is special summons the Cyber Dragon from Grave. So like, it's good, but it's not amazing. Like, you can always recycle it with Hertz. So like, it's like okay. Yeah, I do have a low Cyber Dragon count, but you know, we'll be fine. Because we have lots of ways to get to it. So we got ourselves 2 Galaxy Soldiers. This is like basically like a semi-Cyber Dragon. It's a light machine, and that works really well with Infinity, with Nova, like really, really good. This guy, you just play 1 Kaiju. This card's incredibly good. I like it a lot. Searchable, gets rid of problematic cards. GG. I play 2 Therion Kings. You could cut this to 1, but I kind of want to see it because like you could extend and then summon this, and you have a negate while you keep extending. This is strictly going second, by the way, guys, because that's what the deck's best at. And you have a lot of power spells for you to get what you need to get. So we have right here 3 Cyber Emergencies. This card's incredible in this deck. You search out anything from your Cyber Dragon deck. So good. 3 Machine Duplications. This works really well with core. They usually ash the core, and then you just have Machine Dupe and you just pop off. So yeah, you're fine. So you got yourself 3 Clockwork Knights. So I know these 2 conflict with each other, but you could like try to bait it out by activating this, and then they have to respect it, especially if they have an established board. Because if you have this and a Cyber Dragon, you already have Chimera, and you just like fuck them up. But like, they have to respect that you have this, so they'll usually try to get rid of it, and then that leaves open for your Machine Dupe. And like, worst comes to worst, you could always discard a card, usually a machine monster, to get your Regulus, and then that way you have a free negate while you just keep comboing off and extending. This is a 40 card deck, by the way. I forgot to say. I play 3 Thrusts in this deck. Extremely broken. Going second. This is going to be live 90% of the time. So you just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. So you can search out a consistency card with emergency. You can search out a blowout card. You can search out... Shit, if you go first, you could set Overflow. Like, that's really damn good. So, like, at least that's what I think. So I do play Pod or Prosperity. I know it does conflict with the whole purpose of OTKing, but if you able to break their board and on a couple negates, that's like already good enough for this deck. And not to mention, you could OTK through it, depending how you do it. But like, yeah, those are like the power spells, at least the normal power spells. I do play 3 Duality. Duality is extremely good in this deck. Able to like summon a Cyber Dragon and then make a Mega Fleet, not Mega Fleet, but the Chimera Rampage, and just smack them across the face. This is really good. You can make Fortress Dragon and then use Duality and then make Cyber Twin and just OTK with it. Like, this card has a lot of utility. And also the Banish to put a Dark and Light and to draw a card is really nice utility too. So for the 1-ofs, we got Foolish, TTT, Overflow, this guy, and this guy. So yeah. These are searchable with thrust, so I think one of is good enough. This has always been a one of, but and this too. This has to be a one of. And you can play multiples of these, but since I'm playing thrust, like you can play one of this, and then Lightning Storm is good. This card is good for OTKing. And then last but not least, you can set this with thrust if they make you go first. So that's really nice. So if they hand trap you, like if they like Nibiru you or something, you could summon your Cyber Dragon, because usually end on Nova before they Nibiru you. And you could just set this with thrust, and that's an interruption. So that's nice. So for the extra deck, 1 core, 1 Anima, Almirage. Anima's fucking funny, able to take a monster and just win. Sager, good OTK option, and then Almirage is like staple in that deck at this point. So I played 2 Infinity and 2 Nova. Nova is great for OTKs. This guy, you just overlay and just... this is a really good card. Able to take a monster, like it got power crept to Oblivion now compared to where it was first released, but it's still a really good card, especially for this deck. And I play 1 Zeus, because you play a lot of Exceeds. Some people opt to play 1, but I like 2. So people still play Lynx, bro. Like, and then you just out it, and then you just win. This card's extremely good for that reason. I think 2 Chimeras is mandatory in this version because you play Clockwork, and you just fuse it all out. Keep this in mind though, that you could fuse out all the tier cards and they won't get their effects. So like it's really, really good in that aspect. And then we play 2 Rampages because like you have duality to use it, you have overflow, you have many ways to summon this guy, so having 2 is really nice to have. And then last but not least, we got ourselves this bad boy. With duality, you could duality this guy to him and just swing double for game. So yeah. I really do enjoy this deck. I wish I could play a little more. It is a fun deck, but especially post new set, this is probably what I would keep for the time being till further notice, till they have some like generic cards. Like they do have that new IP and the new I'll probably put the new Zeus in too. It'll help you break boards, even though like you don't really like win the duel with it. Like it's just the nice, it gives you like a little bit of like a little push for it. It makes it so nice. So yeah. Overall, this is my list. I hope you enjoy it. Peace out, guys. Take care. Boom.